What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the What the Fuck podcast. This is episode number 29. 29. And you know what that means? Well, first of all, this will be going up the day after Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah.
But next week will be the 30th episode of the podcast, Austin. 30 weeks we've been doing this. Think about that. 30 weeks.
Well, I mean, I actually have an announcement, I guess we have an announcement, since it's 29...
We're engaged!
No.
I was playing.
Fuck you. No.
Oh my god.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. What? Okay, so
Big announcement.
Since it's Thanksgiving, I thought, you know what? Let's make a clips channel for the podcast. So I've made a clips channel, and there should be at least 2 clips on there right now. As of Friday when this comes out, hopefully. If you want to go to that, I guess you'll link it in the description. If that's, you can link it in the description. Hopefully, you can check that out and subscribe to it.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's that. If that's not any more What the Fuck podcast intro, then I don't fucking know what is anymore. God fucking damn it.
So what are we starting off with today, Austin?
Well, we could start off with Velvet Sky and Bully Ray splitting up. Now, I only want to talk about this because, you know, Velvet Sky. Like I tell Madison Rain, my DMs are always open. Now more than ever, my DMs are open. So, you know, if you want to just slide in there, please. You know, I'm kind of desperate. So, what's your opinion on this? 'Cause that's my only opinion on this, because fuck Bully Ray. Now I can actually say she's hot, so, you know.
I mean, I always thought Velvet Sky was hot. I'm not simping over her like you, but, like, I don't know. I always thought she was hot. I mean, if she is single and ready to mingle, then give Austin the jingle, I guess.
Okay, there we go. There's that. Now we also
you should hit up Velvet Sky.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. She can hit me up.
Damn.
Well, I believe you wanted to talk about Rockstar.
Well, so I think it was last week we talked about the definitive edition, right?
Yes, I believe so.
So there's been kind of an update since then. So there's been a lot of it going around about this GTA Trilogy definitive edition, and so Rockstar has come out and apologized for the game being kind of bad, and Basically, it was kind of like a half-ass apology, and they're not really doing anything to fix the game, and a lot of the fans are upset. Um, so it's mostly Rockstar just being kind of shitty about it. Um, but I mean, it's not. They weren't really the ones that made it. It was Grove Street Games. So I I don't really know, but yeah, they're just fucking trying to like damage control it, and they're not fixing it, and they're just apologizing, but they're really not doing anything. So I mean, that's pretty much what's going on.
Alright. Well, on to Chris Pratt.
Yeah, why are we
So,
talking about Chris Pratt again?
well, we've talked about Chris Pratt a lot lately. And we'll talk about him next week too. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but apparently, the director of the Mario movie has said that Chris Pratt's Mario will not sound like Mario. It will sound like whatever Chris Pratt's voice that he chose will sound like.
Hmm.
So you're telling me a Mario movie, there's gonna be a Mario movie where Mario's not really Italian? It doesn't sound Italian?
I guess so.
I would take an awful Chris Pratt Italian impression and fucking goddamn fucking just Chris Pratt doing some weird fucking voice. Like,
So is he just gonna sound like Chris Pratt? Like,
no, apparently Chris Pratt made his own voice to do it. Made his own version of a Mario voice, which is not supposed to be Italian. It's not going to sound like Mario.
what the fuck?
It's
What's
what
the point of
Chris.
him playing
It's.
Mario then?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. Like, I genuinely don't know.
Like, at least you gotta at least sound like Mario. What's the point of
Yeah,
what's the point of playing Mario if you don't sound like?
that's like having somebody play Homer Simpson and they not sound like Homer. They sound like fucking goddamn SpongeBob or some shit.
No.
It doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work. But because it's Chris Pratt, it works apparently. Because of course it does.
I guess so.
Well, next, Scotty 2 Hottie requested his release today from WWE. So there's that.
Why?
Don't know. I just saw it in the news.
Hmm. What was even his job there? What did he do?
I think he trained people.
Hmm.
I think he was a trainer. It's just another person that people are going to say, oh, Hottie 2 Scotty going to AEW is all elite.
Oh god, that's true. They're already
Like,
doing it for the releases from last week, which by the way, we'll get to that later because well, there was there was more releases, so
there's
we'll get to
8
that
more
later.
releases, so, you know, fun.
Yep. So so Austin will let you know his opinion on that, I'm sure.
Yeah. So, we also have
Oh.
Turkey Tom and Internet Ajay beefing, which I gotta admit, the Turkey Tom has made some good points about Internet Ajay, because like he was making points about basically Internet Ajay sits there and skips like years in advance sometimes. Like he gave the example of the Keemstar video where he was talking about like his beef with somebody in 2016, and then the next minute, like not even minute, like seconds, he jumps to 2019 talking about the Etika situation. So he makes good points about it. What's your opinion on that?
I mean, I like Internet Ajay. I watch his videos. I mean, he always does like the rise and fall of people, and so I'll always stuff like sometimes I didn't notice it about the person. So I was interested in Ajay for the information for me to learn about the person, but like I don't know. I mean, him skipping years ahead, is kind of inaccurate. But what exactly is the point that he's like skipping like years of like important information or something?
There's that, but he also made the point that he's actually like he's very desperate. Apparently, I didn't see his Twitter posts, but like he was showing some of the Twitter posts, and oh my god, you call me a simp or like anything like that? Internet Ajay is like the ultimate simp. I gotta be honest. Like he was saying shit like I'm
Who's
really
he tempting
lonely.
for?
Just anybody in general. Just a fucking
Oh,
woman in
God.
general. like like on Twitter he portrays himself as this fucking like lonely, desperate fucking simp that
Jesus
wants any fucking
Christ.
woman to like love him. And then like on live streams he sits there and is like, well, I mean, once you get one pussy, and like, you,
Oh.
like legitimately, that's what he was
What
saying.
the
He's
fuck?
like, he's like, once you get one pussy, and then you get two, and you get three, it's like it doesn't even matter. It's not a want anymore. It's a need. And I'm like,
Oh my
what the
fucking
fuck?
god, man.
Let me actually let me look at Turkey Tom's video because we could play some clips on it on here if I could get to the video. God damn it. Internet Ajay. God damn, I just want the original video. Thank you. Fucking ads.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cash App, for the ad.
It was truly more sus than a character from Among Us. First off, he was accused of sexually abusing
The massive amount of egos I've met in the creator space so far is absolutely mind-boggling. If I ever act like that, please slap the shit out of me. Making YouTube videos doesn't make you a god. Your audience made you.
white women were the most loose, according to Blazing Chris. I feel like that's not a bad thing.
Today I'm doing a video that I don't think a lot of people expected me to make because it's about someone who is well liked in the community. He has a lot of support from fellow creators. He's
Let me
networking.
find.
He's done pretty well for himself.
Let me
But
find the clip.
I learned from the dangers of cryptocurrency. If you want to shit on a creator 1/50th of your size,
Oh god, okay.
what's you, Ajay? No one cares about you. Not like anyone likes me. I'm clearly just bitter anyway.
Have it. And,
What
like,
the
I
fuck?
think
Okay.
everyone remembers their first, but like the third, fourth, fifth, sixth time, you just fucking forget. and then at some point it just becomes like a need.
The problem with Ajay is that any tweet he makes that he calls a joke is typically not a joke. Instead, it is a gaze into the psyche of a man who is extremely insecure. One day, he will be the absolute king of women in conquest. He's in a new pussy every day, okay? And oh boy, does he get a lot of it. I mean, he's in them every fucking hour, okay? Women are lined up at his door. And the next day, he's down so hilariously, terribly bad. New weekend routine. Text every girl who didn't reply to me on the dating apps in the last few days. Sup, and hope for a response. Works every now and then, lol. I can't wait until the day my Instagram following is impressive enough that girls actually reply back to my DMs. If you want to make that happen, please follow me here. And boy, do I love a good hate fuck. And boy, do I love a good hate fuck. Honestly, the only reason I have an Instagram is to slide into the DMs of girls. Currently, it is not working. Lol. After 11 months on YouTube, not a single girl has reached out to me via DM/Insta/carrier pigeon. Damn, Dave Chappelle was right. If you're pretty, you find out instantly. But if you're ugly, you have to figure that shit out for yourself. Being ugly is so annoying, because when I see a hot girl, I just have to say damn, and end it there. If I'm too ugly, I might just wear my plaque around my neck and hope it attracts females. Now look, Ajay, I'm not gonna give you advice on how to sleep with the most girls or something like that. How to be the king of e-girls, okay? How to be the guy on Twitter that quote tweets women randomly and says, I fucked this girl, okay? I can't educate you on that. Maybe if you want some more advice on the e-girl economy, you can ask Justin Wang. I think he's pretty knowledgeable. But what I can say is that these tweets are not the way. Every time I see you tweet shit like this, my urge to quote tweet you and just call you an ugly, miserable loser grows stronger. And it's not because you're ugly, Internet Ajay. It has nothing to do with that. It's because when you make these tweets, you're begging. You're on.
So that's some of the fucking shit that he was making points about. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, I still like Internet J.
Like, what the fuck?
But, like, Jesus. Like, god damn.
Pathetic at that point.
Fuck. Boy, I like a good hate fuck. What the fuck?
Jesus.
The fuck is a hate fuck? What the fuck? Oh, apparently he's like 46 as well.
God damn. I didn't know he was that old. He looked like he was in his 20s.
I know. Apparently he's
What the
46, and he's acting like this.
What the?
Here, I'll send you the video to watch the whole video later, but like.
Oh my god.
There's that, but like, I do recommend Tom. He's on his second channel, but his main channel is Turkey Tom. This is his second channel, Tom Dark. But get the point. It's ridiculous. Like, god damn, I'm on Turkey Tom's side at this point. Like, I still like Internet J to an extent, but like, you gotta admit Turkey Tom has some points there.
Yeah.
But yeah. Fuck.
Christ, man.
Jesus. Well, from Internet J being turned into a specimen to a specimen you often cover on the podcast. You've covered him multiple times. Mr. Jeffrey Hardy, Brother Nero himself. And I want your opinion on this. Wants another Hardy Boys reunion, whether it's in WWE or not.
Well, I mean, like I said before, I know one day he's going to go to AEW because he ain't going to go anywhere else, especially if Matt's there. But I know he's going to go there one day. I don't know how long he's signed to WWE for. I don't know any of that. But, I mean, they're sort of doing stuff with him. I don't know. They gave him no more words back or treating him like wishy-washy. Like, sometimes it's like, oh, okay, they're doing something with Jeff. Oh, never mind, he's jobbing out. And then they have Sole Survivor of Team SmackDown first series. Just like, okay, that's cool. We'll talk about Survivor Series in a bit, but it's cool enough. But are you gonna actually do something, or what? Like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck do you have to face Roman Reigns now? Nobody. Put Jeff against Reigns. I don't fucking care. He said he wants to wrestle Roman. Put him against him. Fucking goddamn, like, I know he's gonna go to AEW though, but the whole thing, they said that I remember when they came back in 2017, and they're like, oh, this is our last run and we're gonna retire in WWE, and yeah, okay. And fucking Matt did his fucking shit and went to AEW. Fucking all he had to do was wait for Jeff to come back, and he's being too much of a little punk ass crybaby about it. And fucking wanted his release, and then now he's in AEW on fucking Dark, so they're probably gonna fucking.
So, I mean, who knows? If Matt Hardy didn't get released, he probably would have like been released himself in the wave of releases or what the fuck ever.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just, however long Jeff is signed for, I know he'll leave once his contract is up. I know he'll go to AEW if Matt's still there by that point, and they'll probably do one last yeehaw run before they retire, or however long AEW will sign him for. But it's like, I kind of wish that they would have just, like, ended it in WWE instead of going to AEW, but, you know, fuck it, I guess. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame him for wanting another Hardy Boys run or whatever, but it's like, I mean, I don't know. It's not going to be in WWE because I don't see Matt ever coming back to WWE. So it's going to have to be AEW, I guess. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I hope WWE does something with him before he fucking leaves. I hope. But
Hopefully.
who the fuck knows?
Well, more wrestling news. Last night, a fan attacked Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I seen that. What the fuck happened?
Basically, he showed up on the top of the ramp and just fucking wailed on him.
Jesus Christ. Why did he attack him?
I have no clue. He was 24 years old and he's been charged and he's waiting on a sentence. So, there's that.
Fucking crazy. Like what is wrong with these fans? For a fucking goddamn year for Christ to come back, and then you want to start pulling shit like this. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, why, man? Like, fuck off. I saw people saying they're like, oh, they should have gave him the Triple H and Stone Cold treatment. I didn't know what that was, but apparently, back in the day, during a Triple H Stone Cold match, a fan tried to attack them, and Stone Cold and Triple H beat the ever-living shit out of him, and even the referee got a couple hits in, too. So...
Yeah.
Yeah, people like he deserves the fucking Triple H Stone Cold treatment. Like fuck that. Like why is that wrestler like, and then like you have to go into it knowing you're gonna get fucking arrested. Like you're not gonna somehow deck Seth Rollins and then fucking sneak out of the arena. Like that's just not. That ain't gonna happen. Like, remember that guy that attacked Bret Hart at the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Like, I remember that. Like, dude jumped in the ring, fucking football tackled Bret Hart, and then every fucking body started beating his ass. I remember the wrestlers were like punching them and shit. Like, but it's like, why?
And
Like, what is
there was a whole
wrong
thing.
with fans?
The thing is, there's a whole thing of the show too, because the same show, after the show went off the air, MVP got in a confrontation with a verbal confrontation with a fan, and Sami Zayn almost
I
kicked
thought
his
MVP
ass.
was fucking injured.
Well, it was a verbal confrontation.
Oh yeah, but I thought MVP wasn't on TV because he was injured.
No, he's
That's
on
what I
TV.
thought. Oh, is he still with Bobby Lashley?
Yeah. Basically, it was like a lumberjack match. It was a dark match, and um, basically Montez Ford was sitting there, and the guy was saying how Montez Ford was like trash and he shouldn't be wrestling and all that shit. And then MVP sits there, comes up to him, starts yelling at him, and it gets to the point where Sami Zayn, of course, Sami Zayn's all the way across the ring, and then he checks out to see what's going on, and he hears what the fans saying or what the fuck ever, and he almost jumps the fucking barricade. Like,
God
God,
damn.
it was Sami Zayn almost jumped the fucking barricade and knocked him out. MVP had to hold him back and shit. But like that whole show, there was just people fucking, I guess, fucking with wrestlers. I don't know why. I have no fucking clue why.
Like, what the fuck?
If MVP wasn't injured, he probably would have knocked him out too, to be completely honest. Have you seen what he's been saying on fucking like I've been seeing like screenshots of what he's been saying on Instagram. Like somebody asked him what would he do if he was one of the people that got released, and he's like, I don't give a fuck, I'm rich. This is legit what he said. And I'm just like, well, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so Raw is fucking up. I don't know how, like, that show was just fucking up all the way.
Like, what
Well,
the fuck?
from one bad show to a dead show now. Um, Dalton Castle.
Oh, Ring of Honor time.
Yeah, Dalton Castle talks about the final Ring of Honor tapings, and said they were meaningless. Keep in mind, the taping, all the tapings haven't been actually like all the way shown, like because they're not public yet. Not all of them aren't public yet, but
Mm-hmm.
the last episode, from what I saw, Dalton Castle won their television championship.
What the fuck?
And he just said that the fucking final tapings are meaningless. Like, what the fuck? So, Ring of Honor is pretty much dead. Yeah, it's dead. Like, there is no way. Like, it's sad to say, but it's dead.
Yeah, fucking. I mean, I don't know, because Ring of Honor was saying all this shit about, oh, we have to release everybody for right now, and we're doing Final Battle or whatever the fuck, and then we're taking a hiatus until next year, and then we're gonna come back with Super Card of Honor and all this shit. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
well, how? Like,
Wrestling doesn't take a
is everybody
hiatus.
just gonna sign back? Where are you gonna get the money from Ring of Honor? Like, what the fuck?
Wrestling doesn't take a hiatus.
How does that work?
Like, the one thing I'm glad for this is people like Brian Zane, fucking,
Oh my god.
is it
Brian.
whatever the Martina or what the fuck ever, whatever her fucking name is, whoever that bitch is.
Session. Oh my god. Martina.
Yeah, she's fucking doesn't have a job. That's fucking great. Fucking Mark Haskins isn't employed. Thank fucking God. And then like Danhausen isn't employed. Thank fucking God. So...
I'm pretty sure Danhausen just came back from being injured, I think. I saw something. I saw like a tweet from him. He was like, "Oh, Danhausen's leg is fixed."
Oh. You were asking what his gimmick was? Here, I'm just gonna let you hear a promo from Mr. Danhausen. Because it's fucking bad.
I remember Jim Cornette talked about him before.
He's fucking bad.
Danhausen has fought and defeated Brian Johnson and/or John Stone already once, fair and square in final
What the
battle.
fuck?
And now, Brian John Stone did a second match. And what did he do? He cheated. Danhausen was a man of integrity, human that is, and gave him his second rematch. And now, Danhausen must do a thrice. What is this? Look at this. Danhausen's sack of money is half empty because Brian Johnstone, Johnson, whatever he
Ew.
cheated, robbed Danhausen, and now he's asking for a third. We are doing a third match. It's a rubber match of some sort. Danhausen doesn't understand what that means, to be quite honest. Some sort of rubber contraption that we will be trapped in, fighting, who knows. But this is how Danhausen will refill his sack of money, because he must beat him again. Again and again and again, apparently. It is never ending. Brian Johnstone will rue the day he crossed Danhausen. Again. Anyways, love that Danhausen. Goodbye.
That's a promo from Danhausen. So you see why I hate fucking Danhausen? No?
Yeah.
Fuck Danhausen. No.
Jesus Christ. So fuck Danhausen. I'm pretty sure when I was watching Jim Cornette's video where him and Brian got like cameos from Danhausen because they thought it was hilarious. Like, I'm pretty sure that they don't actually like Danhausen.
No.
So, have you ever watched a Danhausen match?
I've seen a clip from one, and it was of him in a high school gym, and he was sitting there on the ring apron dancing.
Jesus Christ.
I clicked off. I never want to see Danhausen again. If AEW employs Danhausen, that's fucking atrocious. WWE don't employ Danhausen. Don't. It's too fucking indie. Well, from one fucking dumbass to another, Jared Leto wants Warner Brothers to release the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad. Why?
What does that mean, the Ayer cut? What is that?
Apparently there was a director who has the last name Ayer, and he was the original director of fucking Suicide Squad before Zack Snyder took over, and apparently it's supposed to be better. From what I saw, the picture of the original Jared Leto Joker looked even fucking worse. His, like, do you want to know the details? The picture that they showed, he had a drawn-on mouth on his face. And he shaved off his eyebrows, and his eyebrows were just written on with Sharpie as ha 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 as his eyebrows.
Oh.
So
Jesus
it's worse than fucking... than the one that we actually got. So Jared, stop. You fucking dumbass. Don't start this shit. We already got a 4-hour goddamn Zack Snyder Justice League. We don't need a 4-hour Suicide Squad. I can't fucking take that.
Well, apparently everybody liked. I haven't watched it, but everybody liked the Snyder cut more than the original film.
I
From what I
haven't
heard
even
from for
sat
the
through it
artists.
because I genuinely can't. I don't have the fucking time. It's 4 fucking hours.
Imagine a live commentary on that.
Dude, when you need a piss break for a goddamn movie, that's bad. That's fucking
Yeah.
sad. Like I can't do that, man. Like goddamn. Well, speaking of movies, last thing before we get to Stranger Things, the Sandman and Rhino, both Spider-Man villains, are supposed to get solo movies. Rumor has it. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with a solo Rhino movie, because
I don't know.
I'm sure as hell not gonna see that in theaters. But the Sandman one sounds intriguing. So, especially if it's the Sandman from the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies.
Like why would anybody want to see a Sandman and Rhino solo film? Why?
I mean, they did it with Venom, and now they're doing it with Morbius. So,
I mean, Venom is more of a villain than those two. And Venom actually has a better backstory and shit. And he's more popular.
what's your
Fucking,
excuse for
I don't even.
Morbius?
Who the fuck is Morbius?
He's the vampire villain from Spider-Man.
I have no fucking idea who that is.
Well, you'll know because Jared Leto is playing Morbius as well. So hopefully he makes it good and not shit like he wants the fucking Suicide Squad Ayer-Ket to be, you fucking dumbass. But I digress.
Well, like, what is he playing Morbius in?
Morbius.
So he's getting his own movie as Morbius.
Yes. Comes out in January.
Why?
Trailer's been out since like 2020.
What?
The trailer's been out since 2020.
Well, I said I'm not a fucking superhero mark like you. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't even see. No, the thing is,
Jared Leto.
I didn't even see the trailer until I watched. I had watched The Hunt in theaters with Emma Roberts because I'm a simp for Emma Roberts. But I, I,
Everybody
uh,
knows.
I know that, but I saw it there. That was the first time I saw it, and that's also where I saw the Top Gun Maverick trailer. So, that's the only two trailers I remember from that because like it was March of 2020 when I saw that. So 2 years later, and it's actually coming out. So, I mean, we could watch the trailer if you want. Let's see.
I'm definitely not gonna watch the movie. That's for sure. I don't give a shit about Morbius.
Well, I'm gonna share the trailer to you. And we're gonna watch this trailer.
Have you already seen it?
I haven't seen the newest one that they released. Fucking ads. It's not even Halloween. What the fuck?
Damn it.
Oh, and this is long-haired Jared Leto too, so there's that. If that even mattered.
Jesus Christ.
Are you ready?
Ew, I'm looking at the thumbnail. Ew.
Alright. In three, 2, 1, go.
Ew.
You're a doctor? I am a doctor. I should have died years ago. People all over the world have my disease. Rare. To find a cure, we have to push the boundaries, take the risks. You're gonna run.
Imagine fucking Morbius shows up in No Way Home.
Oh god.
I wish I knew. To be more alive than ever. Where? Not exactly. I have increased strength and speed. Some form of fat radar. What else can I do?
I don't know why he's in a prison jumpsuit.
Side of it. The hunt
I don't know.
consumed blood. Can you control it? Half the city wants to kill you. We haven't had anything this good since that thing in San Francisco. The other half wants to control you. Hey, Dr. Mike, you and I should stay in touch.
Is that Vulture?
I think so.
It's definitely the guy who played Vulture.
Yeah, it's Michael Keaton.
Oh my god, it's Tyrese from Fast and Furious.
There's a connection, Devin.
Yep.
So, how do you like that trailer?
I mean, it was okay. It seems like one of those movies that they make just for the sake of making it, but it doesn't really. I don't know. I don't. It just seems like one of those like side films that they just make just to make it.
Yeah. Well, on that note, let's get to Stranger Things.
Alright. Alright. Time to get to Stranger Things. This was Season 3, Episode 7. We are now one episode away from the Season 3 finale. This episode was called The Bite. So just an overall perspective before we get into it, it's really, really building up the finale. I'm liking how much it's building it up. The finale is going to be long as fuck. Like, keep in mind, episode 7 is only 55 minutes. The finale is an hour and 17 minutes. So, it's the longest finale of the 3 seasons.
Pretty fucking long.
Yeah. So hopefully fucking season 4 isn't like 2.5 hours long or something.
That makes me scared for season 4.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? We're gonna have to do a live commentary on the fucking, just the finale alone next time if it's that long. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
And we are kind of, if we do realize this is the podcast.
Podcast.
Fuck you! I can't even.
Podcast.
We're recording this. We're recording this on Friday because we were gonna record it Thursday. Actually, we were gonna record it Wednesday, but stuff happened with Devin, and then we were gonna record it Thursday night, which is Thanksgiving, and I started like puking that fucking day. So I was sick for a couple days. So we're recording this Friday night, and we know that the podcast is going to be late. So it's a whole fucking thing. But
Podcast.
fuck you! God damn it! I can't.
Oh my god. Oh. He said, "You realize this is the episode of the podcast."
I'm not Kyle Danger. God damn it!
He said, "Bonnie."
Fuck Kyle Danger. And that's me saying that, not Devin. So, because he fucking blocked me, you piece of shit. That's another topic for another day, though. No reason blocking me. God damn it.
Well, let's get into episode 7. So, this episode started off with the fun fair, and we seen the mayor giving the big announcement of the 4th of July celebration, and he was asking the crowd, does everybody want to see fireworks? And they're like, yeah. Meanwhile, we see Mr. and Mrs. Wheeler and their daughter go up on the Ferris wheel, and they get stopped on the top, and Mr. Wheeler's like, why are we like stuck up here? And Mrs. Wheeler said that she paid the guy running it an extra $5 so they can get the best seats in the house for the fireworks. And so as the fireworks are going off, their daughter is looking to the woods, and she can see the trees moving in the woods, and she tries to tell them, but they're not paying attention. Like, I swear, the Wheelers are like the two most oblivious people I've ever seen. Like, 3 seasons, and they have not seen a single thing that has happened. Like, what the fuck? But then his intro. After the intro, we come to the cabin in the woods, aka 11's house, I guess, and everybody's still sitting there, and they're trying to figure out what to do after what 11 seen in the last episode. And then Nancy thinks she hears something, and they're like, oh, it's just the fireworks, and she's like, no, I hear something. And she was like, oh my god, 11, you said Billy knows where we are, or something like that. So then they fucking hear something outside, and they go outside, and they see the mind flare coming towards where they are. It's like the mind flare / flayed thing, but it looks more like the mind flare now, because it's like a spider thing now. And so they all look at it, and then it cuts to Dustin and I keep forgetting her name. What the fuck is her name again? It's Lucas's sister.
I don't even fucking remember.
Okay, well, Dustin and Lucas's sister fucking are driving a drugged Nancy and Steve in the back as they're fleeing the Russians. Okay, Erica. So they're fleeing the Russians, and Dustin ends up hitting something, and he tells them they need to get out. And I guess Dustin swipes somebody's security card thing, because he puts it in the elevator, and then they go up in the elevator. As they're going up, like, Steve and Robin are acting like a couple idiots, because he's acting like he's surfing on a thing. You know, he keep falling over, and then Dustin's trying to get knock some sense into him, but they're too drugged. and they eventually get up to the top and they walk outside, but then they see the Russians coming after them, so they have to run back into the mall. So then we cut back to the cabin in the woods where everybody decides the best option to do against this thing is to start doing a Scooby-Doo where are you, build a fucking barricade up against the door so the monster doesn't come in type shit. And then their best weapons of defense they can find is a shotgun and an axe, pretty much. And safe to say, it doesn't really do very much. And the monster just goes through the windows, so barricading that was completely pointless. And it has like its tentacles trying to grab everybody, and they're like shooting at it with the shotgun, and Jonathan's chopping it with the axe, but he gets fucking Bradshawed into a wall. And then Nancy runs out of bullets, and then we see 11 use her powers to stop the tentacles, and she kills the tentacles. And then everything seems fine for a second, and then the entire monster like busts through the roof and grabs 11, and then as 11's about to be eaten, all of a sudden Nancy realizes, oh yeah, there's more ammo in my pocket, so she fucking decides now is the time to reload, and she starts firing at it, but it's not doing much. And then Lucas decides to start helping by grabbing the axe and chopping the fucking thing, and he chops her loose, and then 11 fucking rips the fucking thing's head in half. It's still alive, but she like completely tore its head in two. Then we cut to, well, then they run out of the cabin and they get into the Nancy's fucking National Lampoon station wagon, and they get out of there. Then we cut back to Dustin, who leads all of them into a movie theater, which it's another 80s reference. They're playing the original Back to the Future. They even show it playing on screen and all that. And Dustin tells Steve and Robin to sit down and don't go anywhere. And then he tells Erica to keep a watch on them and that they're trying to lay low, and he's going to go try to find them a ride. Then we see Hopper, Alexi, Will's mom, and what the fuck is the guy's name?
Alexi.
No.
Oh no, are you talking about? Fuck, I don't remember.
Well, they're all driving towards the 4th of July festival because they think that Will and all them are at the 4th of July celebration. So they're going there to warn them, and Will's mom and Hopper just keep getting in arguments while they're driving, and the guy's like, alright, I had enough of this. And he does the same shit
Murray.
he did to... Murray?
Murray.
Okay, well, Murray has enough of it, and he basically does the same shit he did to Jonathan and Nancy in season 2, where he tells them, like, cut all the bullshit, you know you guys have feelings for each other, so just pretty much just says, just fuck already, because he knows that's what they both want to do, and it shuts both of them up, because they both know that it's true. And then we see 11 and everybody else break into the store. Apparently it's the same store that 11 stole the Eggos from in the first season, and basically they're trying to find like medicine and all this other stuff to patch up 11's leg because the monster attacked her leg. And what we don't know at this point in time is that the Flayed actually got into her wound and is trying to basically turn her into one.
Yeah.
And so they try to patch it up and they argue about what to do, and then Max knows about medical stuff apparently. She says it's from like skateboarding accidents, and then she tells Lucas to go get something, whatever it was. So Lucas and Will go to find it, and then Nancy and Jonathan were walking around in the store, and they were saying something about the what were they saying? They're saying something about the source, I think.
Yeah.
They were talking about the source and the people that were the flayed and how the monster is bigger now. Then we see Lucas and Will find this giant fireworks stand, and they find this big firework, and Lucas starts like marking out, and then like Max walks up and asks what they're doing. She was like, "This isn't what I told you to look for." And then Lucas is saying how like all those fireworks could be like massive firepower, and she was like, "We don't need that because we got 11." And Lucas is like, "Well, she's gonna need some backup," so they decide to take the fireworks. While everybody's doing their own thing, Mike starts talking to 11, and he apologizes for how he acted and say he was jealous and he was angry and that he's never felt this way about anybody before. He wanted to basically tell 11 that he loved her, but he couldn't say it, and she wasn't really understanding. He was trying to get her to understand, and then all of a sudden they hear from their walkie-talkie, they hear Dustin saying code red, and then Mike takes the walkie-talkie, and him and Dustin talk for a second, but it's very bad because Dustin's batteries are low, so they can't really hear what he's saying, besides that he's at the movies at the mall, and something about Russians. So that's where they go, and then Dustin comes back from talking to Mike and asks Erica where Steve and Robin went because they disappeared, and Erica just doesn't say anything. Then we see Steve and Robin in the lobby, I guess, drinking out of the water fountain, and they were talking about Back to the Future and arguing why it's called Back to the Future when Marty goes back to the past. And then like Steve looks at the ceiling and he starts like getting all trippy, and the ceiling starts spinning, and then Robin looks at it and the ceiling starts spinning out of control, and then they both have to go in the bathroom and throw up. Then we cut back to the 4th of July festival where Hopper and them pull up, and Hopper's like, Murray, you and Alexi stay here, we'll go look for the kids. And they see the mayor, but they don't pay him no mind. Then the mayor sees them and realizes, oh fuck, Hopper's here, so he runs to his car, and, well, actually no, he runs to their car, and because Murray and Alexi got out because they didn't want to just sit there. Then he grabs like their phone or walkie-talkie, whatever's in the car, and he basically calls the Russian guy and tells him that Hopper's here. Then we cut back to 11 is sitting in front of a door full of Eggos, and she's trying to focus and see what's going on. And then this part was weird. Like Mike and Lucas start arguing about New Coke. I guess was New Coke an 80s thing? Is that because
It was an 80s thing. Basically, they tried to rebrand Coca-Cola, and it didn't work. It didn't fucking work. We can talk about that on episode 30 of the podcast, if you want.
I guess.
I mean, it's a thing.
He said, fucking. I mean, so okay, that makes sense. Since it's an 80s thing, they're basically arguing about New Coke, and Lucas is saying how much better it was, and they got into a heated debate about it, and then 11 like told him to shut up so she could focus, and they were like, "Oh, sorry." And then they decide to leave and go to the mall, but then it shows that 11's blood is still on the floor, and it shows that the flayed is a part of her blood, which will come into play later. Then we see Steve and Robin laying in the bathroom, and they're both like, hey, the ceiling's not spinning anymore, so their drugs are starting to wear off. And then they have like this, it's supposed to be a touching scene where like Steve talks about how much he likes Robin without saying Robin, and then like Robin talks about Steve, and then it's like you think it's their moment where they're gonna finally get together, and then all of a sudden Robin's just like, oh, by the way, I'm lesbian, and it's like, what the fuck? It's just so out of nowhere. Like there was no inkling or hint to any of that before, and just like out of left
No.
field, she's just like, oh, I'm lesbian. By the way, and so Steve gets fucked over again by another girl.
When is this guy gonna catch a break?
I know.
He gets fucked up every season. He always gets like turned down by girls and shit. Like he just gets fucked over time and time again.
Yeah, and they start talking about the girl that Robin likes, and the girl she likes is a girl that Steve dated in school, and they start laughing about it, and then Dustin and Erica walk in, and Dustin's like, dude, what the hell? And they just keep laughing at him. So then we see that Billy arrives at the store that they were just at, and he sees Eleven's blood on the floor. So now that she's has flayed as a part of her wound, I'm assuming he's gonna know exactly where she is now. And um, then we go back to the fair, and Murray and Alexi are walking around the festival, and he's telling Alexi like, you don't got to be American to have fun, and showing him like telling him how like carnival games are basically a scam, and that's just America in a nutshell. It's a scam to get money out of people and shit. And then Alexi goes to start playing carnival games while Murray goes to get corn dogs. And then we see Hopper and Will's mom see Mr. and Mrs. Wheeler, so they chase them into, I don't know what the name of the ride is, but it's like it looks like a bowl, and you go into it and it like spins real fast. This one was kind of unrealistic, but so they follow them in there, and they're like asking them where the kids are, and then like the girl that's running the thing is like really being really ignorant, telling them to like lean against the wall so they can do the ride, and then like they're just completely ignoring her, so she gets more angry. And Mrs. Wheeler says that they were at Dustin's and then Mike's, or Dustin's and then Lucas's and then Max's, and basically they're not taking it seriously because they're just oblivious to everything that's went on in this entire show. And Mr. Wheeler is like, they're probably up to some kind of trouble, but he was like, but you know what they say, it's summer. And then before they can get off the ride, the chick is just like, all right, I'm starting it, whether you're strapped in or not. And then they start spinning around real fast. Keep in mind, they're not strapped in. And none of these people were strapped in either, because she just told them lean up against the wall. Like, that's not how those things work. I've been on one of those.
This
They
isn't
don't.
protocol.
Like, no, like if it was spinning as fast as it was in the show, they would go flying all over the place in there. There would be no lean up against the wall. Like, I've been on a real one of those. You have to like strap in, and it doesn't go anywhere near that fast. Like, it goes fast enough to make you dizzy and feel sick, but it's not like, that's like fucking like breakneck speed. Like, that would not go that fast without that ride fucking breaking the fuck down and somebody getting hurt. But then we cut back to them trying to, Dustin and them trying to walk out of the movie theater, but they get noticed by the Russians, so they're like, oh shit, abort, abort. So they have to run back through the mall and try to hide. And then we see them slide down the middle of the escalators. Then Alexi wins the big Woody Woodpecker prize at the carnival game, and he's all happy. He goes to show Murray, but then we see Terminator guy shoots him with a silenced pistol and calls him a traitor. And then Alexi starts to fall, and Murray catches him and tries to help him, but Alexi dies from being shot. And then from that we see Murray tries to tells Hopper that they got Alexei, and so Hopper and Will's mom try to go in all directions, but they see Russian guys trying to surround them, and so Hopper tells Will's mom to go with Murray, and he'll go this way. So he starts running and ends up going into this funhouse thing, and the Russian guys follow him in there. And he goes in this one room. It's called the Hallway of Horrors, and this one guy comes in there, and Hopper beats the living shit out of him. And he hits him with like a nasty ass Bradshaw clothesline. And he fucking... I couldn't tell if he killed the guy or if he knocked him the fuck out.
I'm pretty sure he knocked him out.
So then he gets the guy's silenced pistol and goes deeper. He goes into like the tiger's mouth and goes deeper into the funhouse. And we see the Terminator guy go into the funhouse and go into the Hallway of Horrors, and he sees his comrade knocked out on the floor. Then Will's mom and Murray go over to Alexei, and that's when we find out Alexei died from being shot, and like Murray feels terrible, like it's his fault. And then they have to leave Alexei there, and they have to like get in the car and go. And then the Terminator guy is chasing Hopper through the mirror maze, and he sees Hopper and shoots, but he shoots a mirror, not Hopper. And then Hopper's like, hey, and Hopper just unloads a full clip in him, and we think that the Russian guy's dead. And Hopper like runs, the Terminator guy, I mean, and Hopper like runs out, but we see the Terminator guy's still alive because he had a bulletproof vest on, which Hopper should have just fucking went for a headshot. But Hopper sees that he's still alive, and he's like, fuck, and he has to like shimmy his way down the slide, and he runs and gets in the back of the car while Murray and Will's mom are driving it, and tells them to step on it. So they escape the Terminator guy once again. Then they have a walkie-talkie that Hopper got from the Russian guy he knocked out, and basically it's the Russian guys at the mall saying that they have the children. So that's how Hopper and them will get led to the mall. Basically, the finale of season 3 is going to take place at this mall. Speaking of, well, thank you for going back to the beginning of the episode. Speaking of, we go back to the mall. We see the Russians found where Dustin and them were. Of all places they could have chose to hide in the mall, they hide behind a fucking food court counter. And just as the Russians are about to find them, a car alarm starts going off, and the Russians turn around, they're like, what the fuck? And the car's like shaking, and the car alarm's going off, and they look up, and Eleven's up there controlling it, and they're just looking at her like, what the fuck? And she fucking throws the car at them and absolutely fucking destroys them with the car. Like, they got fucked with that car.
Yeah.
And then
it reminded me of that commercial, like that. There's an actual commercial.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a PSA from Canada, and it was just like, it was a bunch of kids in the forest, and then randomly a fucking car just topples fucking over them.
Yeah.
And that was an actual PSA.
Wow.
Reminds me of that.
So Dustin and them see 11 and them, and they all reunite with each other, and then they fucking have to introduce Robin and Erica to everybody, and then they fucking, Mike and Dustin start getting in an argument about what's going on, because Dustin's talking about the Russians while they're talking about their thing they were dealing with. Meanwhile, 11 starts like hearing this ear-piercing ring, and then she falls to the floor, and they're asking her what's going on, and she's like, it's my leg. And they pull her pant leg up to reveal that the flayed is in her wound, so they're gonna have to get it out. And that's how the episode ends. So that was season 3, episode 7.
Man, I really hope they don't add any more characters.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
It's like I said, in the first season, it was just the group of kids, and that was like the main focus. And in season 2, there was a couple groups, and now it's like, oh, Hopper and them, Dustin and them, 11 and them, like, and before that it was like Nancy and Jonathan were their own separate thing, 11 and Max were their own separate thing, Mike, Lucas, and Will were their own separate thing. Like, fuck, like, way too much to keep fucking track of. God damn it.
There's like 20 characters in this. There's gonna be like 20 characters in this mall. Like,
I know.
there's gonna be that many characters.
Yeah. So that was episode 7, The Bite. So all we have left now, Austin, last of Stranger Things until season 4 comes out, we have season 3, episode 8, The Battle of Starcourt, and the description reads, terror reigns in the food court when the mind flayer comes to collect, but down below in the dark, the future of the world is at stake. So,
Well,
overall, really good episode. The conclusion, I can tell it's going to be a big fucking finale. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what's going to go down. All 3 seasons have had really great build to the finale. I haven't been disappointed yet with any of the build, except that one episode in season 2, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, really, really good episode. I really enjoyed my time watching it. And yeah, what's your thoughts?
it was a really good episode. I'm really looking forward to the finale. Like you've said, all the finales have been great so far. And I can only imagine the fucking almost movie fucking runtime. Like,
Yeah.
that could probably, it's, should be good. Well, obviously, like the last episode of Stranger Things until season 4 is going to be next week. So,
Yep.
once we get to that, we will tell you what's going to be going on going forward.
Yes, sir.
So we'll let you know about that next week. So, but besides that, let's get back to the podcast.
As Austin would say, back to the podcast.
Fuck you. Alrighty, that was Stranger Things for this week. Great episode.
Yes,
Look forward to
sir.
the finale.
Sir, one more episode and we will be caught up for season 4. Holy shit, man. Fuck.
It's been a ride.
Yep. Get to see one more finale before, season 4 doesn't come out till next year, but
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the finale. I'm really excited.
Yep.
Well, do you want to talk about the next wave of releases?
Might as well.
Last week we covered the people who, I think it was last week or the week before, we covered the latest WWE releases. And Austin went on his famous BFAB rant. Well, there have been more WWE releases. So this week, this is like 2-3 days ago at the time of the recording, the newest wave of WWE releases was, I believe, 8 superstars got released. So here's the list we have here. The first person, which I think is a complete waste of the man's talent, John Morrison.
Why the fuck? Why the fuck?
They released his wife on the last wave of releases. Now he's gone.
What did you do? Pay with his salary? Did you pay for that Cleopatra egg, Vince?
Cleopatra it.
Did you?
Oh
Is that what you did with? Is that how you fucking pay for that shit? The Rock didn't give you that shit. The Rock's in fucking Australia, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it, dude. Waste of talent, man. Next.
This is one people are trying to cancel WWE for, Tegan Knox.
I mean, I like Tegan Knox, but she wasn't doing anything on the main roster. So.
They had her in a team with Shotzi, and then they drafted her to Raw, and now they're doing like this heel run for Shotzi for some reason, and she never even was on TV on Raw, and now she's going She's already fucking changed her name back to her indie name. So,
Yeah, well,
but people were trying to cancel WWE for releasing her because she's lesbian and part of the LGBT
all right,
or
Halloween
LGBTQ.
fans, don't cross paths with WWE fans, please.
Fucking. The next person was somebody who was already previously released last year, and now he's released again. Drake Maverick.
There is no point to bringing them back at this point. Like, why fucking release them? Like,
The
okay,
whole storyline where he fought for his career back just to get released again.
all right, Drake. I think you should pursue a career not in wrestling no more, because obviously I don't know what you're doing, but you look 22, but you're actually fucking 39. So whatever skincare product you're fucking using, how about you sell that? That would probably make you more money than fucking wrestling, because you suck at wrestling. You're not that great. But
Oh.
and you did all this indie shit on the indies. Like, I don't want you wearing bow ties again, getting fucking choke slammed through barbed wire tables. That's not what I want to see you do. I want to see you make some skincare products or some shit. Do some shit like that. Maybe you'll actually do something with your life. So, there you go. Next.
The next person was somebody who could have been the next biggest star of this generation, Jackson Riker.
Fuck Jackson Riker. He's boring. He sucks.
What did Jackson Riker do to you?
He's boring and he sucks. And he talked about all
Well, I
his
guess he'll
political
go back
beliefs
to
all the
being Gunner
fucking
now.
time. Well, who's gonna take him?
Impact.
Yeah, Impact.
They'll take anybody.
They'll take a fucking popsicle stick if they wanted to. God damn.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, who knows? He might get arrested again. That could be a thing.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Next.
Next was a man that hasn't been on TV in I don't know how long. Shane Thorne.
Waste of talent, man. That's fucking
Yeah.
disgrace. The fact that he was
Yeah.
fucking stuck as goddamn slapjack for months, and then he just sit there and just got released and not even used on the main roster as himself,
Yeah.
pisses me off.
They gave him. He had like this weird like. I don't even know. It was like an Australian gimmick. That's the best way I can describe it. It was like he was kind of like a Crocodile Dundee type gimmick that they were giving him, and he was wrestling on like main event and shit. But then he never made it to television. So.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
But I mean, yeah, it's bullshit. But I mean, they still got slapjack. I mean, it's all good, I suppose.
Fuck you. Next.
Wait a minute. Why'd you say that?
I'm not gonna go over this with you again. I'm really not.
I just don't understand why you continue to think that Mia Yim is Reckoning and Shane Thorne is Slapjack. They're not the same people. We discussed this in the SmackDown roster roast. We discussed this when Mia Yim got released. I don't know why you just assume that they're the same fucking people, because they're obviously not. So.
All right. What happened to Shane Thorne's Twitter when he was Slapjack?
I mean, he was, because he's not Slapjack.
No, but what happened to Shane Thorne's Twitter?
It was probably fucking. Well, I mean, nobody probably saw it, just like nobody saw him on TV.
I saw it. You know what they changed it to?
Okay, you're a Shane Thorne fan. What?
Slapjack.
Well, I mean, he's allowed to be a fan of somebody.
No, 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 no.
I don't like. What are you?
He
getting
changed
at
his
here?
whole entire fucking Devin.
Okay. Okay. Well, maybe that was the gimmick before he had the Australian one. Maybe he was supposed to be Slapjack, but he
No,
didn't
no,
end up being Slapjack because Slapjack was on TV.
Yeah.
Shane Thorne wasn't on TV. So I'm still confused at what
If you want to talk about the goddamn mask, he would have been on fucking TV. God damn it! Fuck's sake!
I don't know why you're getting so angry. They're not the same person, man.
Yes, they are.
No, it's just no. You're just wrong. Yeah, it's actually, that's kind of actually offensive. How you think they're the same person?
Offensive. How is it offensive? How is it offensive?
Are they both Australian? Is that why you just assume they're the same person? Are they both Australian?
Oh my fucking god, damn it, dude.
Like I'm confused. Like I don't know why you're pressing this issue so much.
They have the
Just
same
acknowledge that they're the same
tattoos.
person.
They have the same tattoos.
Okay, maybe they're friends, and they wanted to get a fucking tattoo to commemorate their friendship. Like, fuck.
Friends, whatever, friends. I don't even care anymore.
Just admit that they're two different people.
They're
and
not
then we can just
two
move on.
different people. Just
Well,
like
then
Dominic
we're never gonna move on
Dijakovic
for these
and
issues.
T-Bar are the same person. And fucking
Okay,
Dio,
so
Madden,
now
and Mace
now
are
you're
the
doing
same
this.
person.
No,
And fucking
no, they're not.
Reckoning
different people.
and Mia Yim are the
No,
same person.
No,
Yes.
no, they're not. I don't.
Yes. And Retribution
Assuming.
and fucking goddamn fucking Mercedes Martinez were the same person.
That's like saying just because. No, that's just like saying just because Kane had a mask on, that automatically makes him Undertaker. No, it doesn't work like that, Austin.
No, it does work like that because you can fucking tell.
No, just because fucking just because fucking Kalisto had a mask on doesn't make him Rey Mysterio.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, what are you saying? I'm confused.
You could tell that they're the same goddamn people.
No, you can't.
Yes,
T-Bar
you
said
can.
himself he's not Dominic Dijakovic.
He is
said it
fucking
several
too.
times.
He is fucking too.
Well, why did he say he's not if he is?
Why does he look exactly like fucking Dominic Dijakovic then? Why? Please tell me.
Maybe they're cousins. I don't know.
Cousins?
Maybe Dominic
Identical
Dijakovic.
cousins?
Maybe
Is that a
he's-
fucking
maybe
thing?
He's Chris Dijak.
Chris
Did you ever think
Dijak?
about- Mhm. I remember Chris Dijak from the Indies.
Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker. Now
Maybe they're like cousins. Maybe they're both. Well, I mean, Dijakovic, kind of similar, right? Or maybe it's Donovan Dijak. I don't know. I know it's definitely not Dominic Dijakovic because T-Bar specifically said that he is not Dominic Dijakovic.
Alright,
so you
then what about
you
Mace?
can't use that
What
as
about
a-
Mace? What about Mace? He looks exactly like
What
Dio
about
Madden.
Mace?
He looks exactly like Dio Madden.
Okay. So what's your
Same
point?
tattoos,
'Cause
same everything.
Okay. Last time we
Same.
seen Dio Madden, he was F5 through a table by Brock Lesnar, so he's probably still hurt.
No. God damn it.
What do you mean,
No.
no?
He's
I'm
Mace.
confused at what you mean. No, he's not.
Yes, he's Mace. God damn it.
I don't know what you're talking about. You got some serious issues.
No,
You
I
think they're the
don't.
Same people.
No, I don't. And I know you're trying to fucking get me even more mad. God damn it.
I'm just trying to admit that they're not the same people. That's all you gotta
They
do.
are the same people.
No, they're not.
Just
I
like
don't
how
say-
John Cena and Juan Cena were the same fucking person.
Who the fuck is Juan Cena?
It's when John Cena had the mask when he was kayfabe fired, and he went around like house shows in a mask.
Jesus Christ, that's like saying Hulk Hogan and Mr. America were the same person.
All right,
Like,
we're
what the
done.
fuck,
We're
Austin?
done. We're done. Just go fucking next. I can't.
Jesus fucking
God
Christ.
damn it, dude. I tried to fucking get you to stop, but you wouldn't stop.
I'm not the one that needs to stop. You're the one who just needs to quit assuming that everybody looks alike.
Mr. America legitimately took his mask off and was Hulk Hogan.
Okay, well, maybe he...
Nobody else looks like a
did
burnt
that.
hot dog in this fucking world. Devin?
Okay, well, maybe Hulk Hogan has a...
Next.
I don't know. You never know. I don't know. It could. How do you know it was Hulk Hogan? He didn't say it was Hulk Hogan. That could have been just another one of Hulk Hogan's lies, Austin. You can't trust him.
He took off his mask. He took...
Okay.
Next. God damn it.
T-Bar and Mace took off their masks. I don't like. Kane took off his mask. He's not Undertaker.
Next!
I'm
God damn it!
Okay, well, I mean, next is the biggest thing. Since BFAT got released in the last wave, now the rest of Hit Row has been released. God, fuck Hit Row. They were absolute garbage. So,
Okay.
Isaiah
So here we go.
Scott, Ashante the Adonis, and the one, the only, Mr. AJ Francis, Top Dollar, has
Okay.
been released.
Okay. Isaiah Scott. You fucking sucked!
Jesus fucking Christ.
What
There you go.
was the second one? Who was Adonis?
Ashante the Adonis.
I'm not even gonna say your name because it's so
He
fucking
was just
dumb.
fucking
God
DJ
damn
of the
it!
group. He didn't even wrestle. He was just the DJ of the group.
Both of you two, Isaiah Scott, you suck at fucking wrestling. I've never liked you since fucking Lucha Underground. Go fuck yourself. Go kill shot yourself. How about that? Now.
Oh my goodness.
Now, oh, I'm sorry. Should I say, since he's released now, should I say Mr. Strickland? Should I say that? I'm sorry, Mr. Strickland. Go fuck yourself.
So now you're saying Isaiah Scott and Shane Strickland are the same person. What is wrong today?
Stop.
What are you on about?
Stop. I'm ranting right now. How about that?
Okay.
Ashante the fucking Adonis. Go fuck yourself. Go DJ at a fucking local frat house, because that's where you belong. You fucking dumbass.
Okay. Let's get to Top Dollar, because you told me you really wanted to talk about Top Dollar.
Because I fucking hate Top Dollar. I hate him. I hate him so much. He's as bad as B-Fab. God damn it.
What did he do to set you off? What I'm missing the context here.
He sympathized with B-Fab.
Well, I did see the thing where he was like, after he got released, he was like, so when Beef got released, I called the company myself and told them they made a mistake.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, they did make a
And he's like,
mistake,
when people
and
told me-
they realized their mistake because they didn't release you as well.
And he said about that, he was like, the whole time I was there, people told me Hit Row would never work, but I never listened to them, and they became one of the best groups. Like, no, they were terrible, man.
It didn't work. It didn't work because it fucking sucked. And all the people who said it did work are fucking delusional.
Hit
It
Row was
fucking
terrible,
sucked.
man.
Like, I cannot... And Top Dollar is so fucking... he's so positive about shit. Because now, he thinks he's gonna get signed by every fucking wrestling company. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? The only wrestling company that you're worth to anybody, like any wrestling company, is GTS.
Oh my...
And that's because Grimm is a fucking mark. God damn it.
Kyle Danger, if you're watching.
It probably is. Probably because why you fucking blocked me, because I fucking shit talk Grim all the goddamn fucking time. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Top Dollar. I fucking hate him so goddamn much, goddamn it. I hate him.
So
I hate him.
apparently he was some kind of like host for some WWE thing as well. I don't remember what it was. So people were like, "Oh, I'm surprised that Top Dollar got released."
We're hiring hosts now? As wrestlers?
He was a host for something. I don't remember what it was.
We're hiring
something
hosts for
WWE
wrestlers? Really? As wrestlers?
I mean, they hired BFAB. They could hire anybody.
True. If they hire BFAB, then, you know, you could hire the fucking guy with no
They
legs
hired
from
her
fucking
with
AEW.
no previous wrestling matches.
No. You know, the thing is, the guy that had his both of his legs amputated from the first Double or Nothing probably was a better wrestler than BFAB. So, you know.
Oh no! I don't even remember his name, but I remember him.
I don't remember him either.
No.
He was definitely a better wrestler.
No.
He could work circles around BFAB.
Oh my goodness.
I bet you fucking Chris Danger or Danker with no goddamn wrestling experience could work circles around BFAB and Top Dollar. And I can't even fucking stand Chris Danker. And we'll get to him later because I have a bone to pick with that motherfucker. Now, Top Dollar, go fuck yourself. My heart doesn't hurt for you.
Oh my God.
In fact, when I found out you were released, I was happy because my prediction fucking came true. Fuck you.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Fucking hate you. Like the fact that you were like, my heart hurts for her. Why did it hurt? Why did it hurt? Because you were gonna have a fucking heart attack?
Oh my God.
You look like Nikocado Avocado, goddammit.
Oh.
Do you identify as skinny, Top Dollar?
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Oh, and we'll get to your fucking rap video, but I'm not even done yet because you're a fucking prick in general. Thinking you're gonna go to another wrestling company and everybody's gonna sign you and fucking you're gonna flourish. If you ever get signed by AEW, you're gonna be strictly on dark, motherfucker.
Probably will too. Like, he legit thinks that I mean, we'll react to his rap song, but he legit thinks that every wrestling company wants to sign him up. He thinks he's like the hottest free agent when people like Cross and Keith Lee are free agents right now.
Yeah, and the thing is, the other thing is though, if he gets signed by Impact, he'll just get like put in with the group of fucking AC Romero and the one guy with Triple XL.
Oh.
So, you know, and Ring of Honor is not even an option. And you know, GCW loves pizza cutters and out of shape fucking fat guys who do death matches. So that'd be a perfect fit for you, you fucking prick. So go fight Nick Gage. Go fight Nick Gage. Ask David Arquette how that feels. I don't even like David Arquette, but he got fucking cut up. How does that feel? How nice does that sound? Top Dollar.
Maybe Hit Row will reunite on the Indies.
You know, have them reunite on the Indies. Have them. They'll probably just be in some fucking high school gym with 10 people watching them because it's not like they're gonna get a big fucking contract. I can tell you the only person that might get a big fucking contract is fucking Shane Strickland. Or I'm sorry, Isaiah Swerve Scott.
I was trying to remember where he wrestled at before. I think Shane Strick wrestled in Lucha Underground before, I think.
Yeah, but he wasn't that great there. Fucking kill shot.
I don't remember. Like, is that the only place he wrestled before WWE?
I think maybe AAA. But AAA already has their sights set on Cross and Scarlett again. So it's not. They don't even want you, Isaiah. And they sure as hell don't want the fat fuck Top Dollar.
Nobody's gonna want a Shantae the Adonis.
No, he's wanted somewhere at a frat house and DJ party and fucking shit. BFAB's wanted it on the street corner at like 3 a.m.
Oh my god. No. Oh, BFAB a hooker. No. Oh god.
I mean, they're all wanted somewhere. I mean, Top Dollar's probably wanted at the nearest McDonald's. So, they're all wanted somewhere.
Apparently, Top Dollar was also a failed NFL player as well.
Oh, failed!
Someone else.
You fucking dumbass. You're not no Tom Brady. You fucking dumbass.
I want to see if he's been tweeting on Twitter, if he said anything else.
God.
AJ Francis is his name. Oh god, he has a link tree. Oh my god, he said at Fightful, at NoDQ.com, at Cultaholic, at PWMania, at Wrestling Inc., at Dave Meltzer. Please report my 5th annual canned food drive. Was able to collect 15 full shopping carts for homeless children. Why does Dave Meltzer need to promote that? Like, it's a good thing, but like, why are you specifically targeting wrestling promotion and wrestling?
Top Dollar. You gotta realize, Uncle Dave, he doesn't care about food drives. He cares about he cares about rubbing one out to a good old Kenny Omega match.
Oh my god, he tweets so much every day.
So,
why
Mr. Davey
about? He's tweeted 17 times today about Thanksgiving food. Like, he keeps talking about gravy and turkey and Thanksgiving dinner. Like, what the fuck?
Well, that's probably all he thinks about, you know, so give him a break a little bit. I mean, that's why this is his favorite time of year, not because of Christmas or anything, because of Thanksgiving. You know he has the whole table to himself.
Oh my god.
Well, without further ado, let's listen to his rap song.
Oh my god.
Oh, you want kind words? Go fuck yourself with a broomstick.
Oh my god.
Oh, I wasn't even putting up my applause. Okay, so I can't hold anything. If this was my song, it would be better.
What a time to be alive. Not everybody lives, but everybody dies.
Don't mention Lance Archer. You fucking prick.
Let me catch you with no tears inside your eyes. My feeling inside is the...
There's no tears. There's joy. If there is tears, there's tears of joy that you released. So, there's that for you.
Feel what's inside when you know you're living right. They gave me 90 days pay and I'ma take that. And I'm still taking over the game, no takebacks. So since we're gonna stay facts, I'm going way back.
That's not facts. Motherfucker, that isn't facts. You think you're gonna go up in the wrestling business? Fuck you. God damn.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, B-Fab's already going down on her knees, so it.
Oh my god.
You're just gonna go lower.
Oh my god.
From the day that I signed, the company line was just grind. In due time, you'll get your shine. But now I gotta shine somewhere else. And that's the
No.
problem. Making money ain't nothing but math, and I'ma solve it. Play Russian roulette with a fully loaded revolver, and you still have a better shot than me not evolving. In 90 days, I'm everywhere. Tell your favorite promotion that you want me there. I'm trying to take my talents all across the land and over to Japan just because I know I can.
Go to New Japan. They'll laugh at you. They'll fucking laugh at your attempt.
You put him in there with fucking Okada and shit.
No, I want to see him. I want to see him take on Naito. I want to see him take on fucking Juice Robinson. Go, no.
Oh, Juice Robinson's actually an Impact, but
Oh no, he has a fair chance there because they'll take anybody. But you know, he could have a terrible fucking match against fucking Minoru Suzuki. What about Buddy Matthews? Oh,
Isn't that
Jay
Buddy
White.
Murphy?
Yeah, he's in New Japan now. He had his first match against Okada. It was actually pretty good. But what about fucking? You want a match against Jay White, Top Dollar? He'll take a switchblade to your throat, motherfucker.
And if you're AEW,
ROH is done. You're fucking done with there. AEW is not gonna take you because you're a fucking dumbass.
Oh my god.
Impact will probably take you only because they take anybody. I mean they're legit. Their like partial like producer is fucking Josh Matthews.
And their owner is Don Callis.
Yeah, so if you want to work for somebody that has allegations against them of sexual assault, then go right ahead. That'd be great on your resume, Top Dollar. NWA is not gonna take you. NWA is not gonna. PWG might take you, but they take anybody. You know.
PWG are the people who wrestle in high school gyms.
Yeah, so
Like,
that's a perfect fit for you. High school gyms.
Oh my god.
Now NWA won't take you because even though they have people like Mike Knox and fucking Trevor Murdoch, they're actually better wrestlers than you. And I'm talking about Mike fucking Knox here. MLW.
What is DDT?
I don't know what DDT is. Maybe it's what he's fucking on. I don't know. But MLW, they're better than you. They have Jacob Fatu and fucking the Von Erichs. So fuck you.
Oh my god.
AAA is not interested in you. They're interested in actual muscle, like fucking Karrion Kross. In sexy ass women like Scarlett. In All Japan, just like I said with New Japan, they will fucking laugh at you. Just like I do every day at your pity attempt to fucking actually stay relevant.
You see me as somebody you trying to get on the dotted line. 89 days from now, I can sign.
You know what you're gonna sign? The unemployment line, not a dotted line.
Oh my god.
So take that time to check my background. I had my title belt on Fox before SmackDown.
Nobody gives a fuck.
What title belt is he talking about?
I don't know.
And that's a fact, homeboy.
Let me see what it says. Oh, yeah, you had... Sausage Tassel Wrestling Championship. Really? Yeah.
What? What kind? What? What kind
That's
of fucking championship is that?
his, apparently. That's prestigious, top dollar. I'm not surprised that food involved his championship, so I'm surprised it wasn't a pie eating contest fucking championship belt, so.
I made hit row. I ain't scared to go and make some more.
Do I have to say any more? That's laughable enough.
Just the silence.
Pioneer City represents every day for sure. I'm from Warfield Court. I ain't scared of war. Never that. I mean, let's talk facts. Let's talk facts, shall we? Before I got there, I had my title belt, SCW. Shout out Mike Busey.
Like we said, nobody gives a flying fuck.
On national TV, ESPN, all facts, Fox, all facts, FS1, all facts.
ESPN, nobody uses. Fox, who gives a fuck? FS1, who the fuck uses FS1 unless they're watching SmackDown?
NFL Network, all facts.
Oh, NFL Network. Woohoo, you mean the place you failed? Nice.
You can check the tape. Check it. I mean, I'm hosting TV shows before I got there.
Oh, you hosted TV shows. Wow.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow. That's hosting. So what you're telling me is Jimmy Fallon can get in the ring with Roman Reigns? Yep, okay. Host a TV show, you can wrestle people. James Corden, you better start training to wrestle.
Oh my god.
I want to see Let's Get Loud James Corden versus fucking goddamn, I don't know, fucking Randy Orton. That's what I want to fucking see.
Randy Orton.
Probably be a better match than anything Top Dollar
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
did. So,
You know what they say? One man's release is another man's big piece. You feel what I'm talking about? Hey.
One man's release is another man's big piece. So his name's just gonna be Frank.
I guess. Fuck you! Biggest fucking dumbass, and I mean literally and figuratively. God damn. The fact that Otis has more brain cells than you is a fucking sad thing. The fact that I'd rather see Santino Marella with his fucking Cobra in the goddamn ring bet more than you is a sad thing. Like, goddamn. How can you be the male version of B-Fab? Jesus Christ. Oh, wait, that's right. You're in the same team. That's why. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Fucking thinks he's going to goddamn AEW or fucking goddamn AAA or New Japan. Fuck you.
Oh
Get
my
the
god.
fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Go to GTS Wrestling. You'll be more fitting there. In fact, you know what? I like New Legacy Inc. and Deadlock, but go to DPW. At least they're actually signing garbage wrestlers just like you. So there you go.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah. So, by the way, you're blocked. So Go fuck yourself.
Oh,
Go
God.
join BFAB in the block category. Now, I never want to see you in a wrestling ring again because you're trash. And you can go... And my heart will hurt if I ever see you in a fucking wrestling ring again. So, just like I'll have a heart attack if I see BFAB in a wrestling ring again. It's bad enough she's rapping. She's gonna do some fucking shit where, like, that Coil Ray chick, where she actually has an XXL freestyle and fucking sits there and just halfway through it, she twerks.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Top Dolla's not gonna have an XXL freestyle. He's gonna have an XXL t-shirt. Like, God fucking damn. Genuinely, both of you, go fuck yourselves. Like, fuck's sake. Now, do you want to go on and tell us the results of the Survivor Series? Now that I've fucking destroyed BFAB and fucking Top Dollar, or I should say No Dollar, because you're not getting paid no more. So,
Alright, well, Survivor Series just happened this past Sunday. So, basically, Raw kicked SmackDown's ass. So... I don't know who won, because they did like this inter-brand battle royal. I don't know who the
Almost.
fuck won that, actually. Let me... What do you mean, almost?
Almost.
Oh, I thought you said almost. I was like, who the fuck is almost?
No.
Okay, well, almost won that, I guess. Yeehaw, giant wins battle royal. Like, we've never seen that before. And fucking, for... the Intercontinental Champion versus the United States Champion was Shinsuke Nakamura versus Damian Priest, and excuse me, and Shinsuke won, and because he won, Damian Priest like snapped, and because he's a heel now, and he like attacked everybody, and they had the Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair match, women's champion versus women's champion. Becky's the Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte's SmackDown Women's Champion. They've been having this whole rivalry. We talked about it a few weeks back on the podcast. The whole like they have like real life beef thing, which they do. So WWE used that beef for this match, and so the only notable thing about this match was Becky Lynch's fucking red singlet that she was wearing. Like the only notable thing of this match. It's the only thing people are talking about from this match. It's really one of the only things people are talking about from this pay-per-view. Like, people are simping so hard for Becky Lynch over that.
I'm not even into Becky Lynch like that, but her ass was nice. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, but fucking so Becky beat Charlotte, but it was in like a controversial way or whatever. I didn't start watching this show until the main event, but I went back and seen like the results. But yeah, so Becky beat Charlotte. They had the women's Survivor Series elimination match, and the Raw team was Queen Zelina, Carmella, I think Rhea Ripley. Wait, was it Rhea Ripley? No, it was Queen Zelina, Carmella, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, and it might have been Rhea Ripley. But the SmackDown team was, I think the Raw team captain was Bianca Belair, I think. The SmackDown team, the team captain was Sasha Banks, and it had Shotzi, Shayna Baszler, Toni Storm, and I think Natalia, I think. And Team Raw won that match. And then, so, the Raw Women's team won. And then in the men's Survivor Series match, oh, Jesus, I don't even remember who the men's team was. Jesus Christ. I I know the Raw team captain was Seth Rollins. I'm pretty sure Kevin Owens was on Team Raw.
Bobby Lashley,
Bobby Lashley. It was supposed to
Austin
be the
Theory.
Mysterios, but they both got taken out of the match. Austin Theory, and there's one more person. I don't remember who it was.
I
To be
thought it was
honest, I
Sami
really can't
Zayn.
think. I don't fucking know. But I know Kevin Owens walked out of the match and got himself counted out. So they're really playing up this whole like Kevin is like leaving in 3 months thing. Um, but the SmackDown team, the team captain was Drew McIntyre. You had Jeff Hardy on the team, King Woods, Happy Corbin, and oh god, I don't remember who the last person was. I can't remember who the last person was,
Wait,
but
who'd you all say?
it was Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins. Wait, it was Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy. Uh, I don't know why I can't think of it. Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy, King Woods, Happy Corbin, and there's one more
Sheamus.
person. Oh yeah, Sheamus. That's right. And for Raw, it was Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory,
Kevin Owens.
and Kevin Owens, and one more person. I don't remember who it was.
Let me see, because that's bugging me.
I know it was supposed to be Rey Mysterio, I think, but I think he got taken out of the match too. I'm pretty sure. It sure as hell
Finn
wasn't
Balor.
top dollar. Finn Balor, yeah. I don't know why. I just could not think of Finn Balor.
Yeah.
But yeah. So in the end, I don't know how everybody got eliminated, but in the end, it came down to Seth Rollins for Team Raw and Jeff Hardy for Team SmackDown, and everybody wanted Jeff to win, and of course, like every single other time, Jeff has to lose. So Seth Rollins was the sole survivor of Survivor Series, which I don't know why anybody gave a fuck anyway, because they literally just drafted people, and the people who were on the teams were people that got drafted from the opposite show, so why the fuck would anybody even care about brand versus brand? It makes no sense, but
The last
yeah.
time I gave a real, like, fuck about an actual Survivor Series match, it was the Authority versus, like, the Cena's team.
The 2016 one was good, where they had, like, Team SmackDown had, like, AJ Styles, Bray Wyatt, like, that match was really good. And Raw had, like, Kevin
like the
Owens,
2019,
your favorite Chris Jericho.
Fuck Chris Jericho. But I like 2019 as well, but the last time I really, really cared was then.
Yeah. I remember I think it was the 2018 one, where it had, like, Triple H and Kurt Angle on Team Raw and shit.
Yeah, that one was shit.
The only thing we got from that was a Triple H meme where Braun Strowman was choking him in the corner. But yeah, so those were the Survivor Series matches,
cardiac event,
like the team matches. Jesus fucking Christ!
I'm gonna get canceled this episode.
The only other match I remember, there might have been more matches, but the only other match I remember is the main event, which was Big E, the WWE Champion, versus Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion. And this was a really good match. Roman has been killing it with matches this year. Everything he's done has been really, really good. But everybody knew Roman was winning. I don't think anybody had a doubt in their mind that Roman was winning. But they made Big E look like a legit star in this, which It's been difficult lately because he's on fucking Raw, so it's hard to look like a star on Raw when Raw is like the worst show ever. But um, yeah, it was a really good, hard-hitting match between two big men, two big world champions. They both felt like world champions, and yeah, so I mean, it was good. It was a good main
Yeah.
event, but they really relative side of Big E, which they never usually show. But like Big E was like getting mad, and he was like beating the fuck out of Roman Reigns at one point, which is a side of Big E that they never really show. And Roman Reigns won with a spear, and they used like some really cool counters. Like Roman Reigns tried to go for something and caught him into the big ending, and there's also a spot where he went for the big ending. Roman countered into a spear, all types of stuff. But in the end, Big E lost his spear, and Roman stood tall, saying "Acknowledge me" and all that. And everybody and their fucking mom thought that The Rock was going to show up because the other things on this show, the show was based around The Rock because this whole month they were doing The Rock 25, which this month is 25 years of The Rock, and this Survivor Series was 25 years since The Rock debuted at Survivor Series, I'm pretty sure. And so everything was about The Rock, so everybody was like, oh my god, The Rock is going to show up. Oh my god, The Rock. Rock was
If
nowhere on this show.
if they really want to do The Rock versus Roman at the Rumble, or not Rumble, Mania, I
The Rumble.
I I think they might have The Rock show up at the Rumble.
I mean, maybe.
I feel that's
But
what they'll
even,
do
even
if
then,
they
I don't know.
really want to do it.
I don't know because they're doing this dumbass storyline. So they started. They had Vince McMahon. He was all over Survivor Series. So they're doing this storyline because Vince McMahon had this thing called a Cleopatra's egg,
Oh, that
and
storyline's already done, I think.
it's already done. Did it end on Raw?
Yeah, so basically it got stolen.
Because
The Cleopatra egg
yeah, the
got
Survivor
stolen.
Series story was that he said that The Rock gave him that, and then he tried to like flex it on Roman Reigns, and then later on it got stolen, and he couldn't figure out who stole it basically, and he said it was
Yeah.
worth like however many $1 million or something. So what? Like, how did it get resolved?
Apparently
Like,
Austin
who stole
Theory
it?
stole it to take a
What?
selfie with it.
Jesus
And
Christ!
Sami Zayn brought Austin Theory and the egg back to Vince McMahon. At this point, Vince McMahon has said, "Whoever brings me the egg and the culprit gets a WWE Championship shot." So he ended up fucking over Sami Zayn, and because he thought that, or no, his exact words were, "Nobody likes a snitch." He gave Austin Theory the WWE Championship shot,
Jesus Christ!
but Austin Theory lost. So,
Well, of course they're not gonna take the title off Big E yet.
but Austin Theory got a selfie with Vince McMahon and his egg, and yeah,
Oh yeah, the whole egg thing was fucking stupid, but the whole point was that like they made Survivor Series like about The Rock pretty much. But The Rock didn't even make like a cameo appearance, he didn't even make like a fucking Zoom call appearance. He did nothing. Like The Rock just straight no Rock at all, and like everybody was waiting for The Rock to come out at the end. And the crowd, like during the Roman Reigns match, they were chanting Rocky. They were doing all the Rock's chants. Fucking, even at one point during the match, Roman Reigns used the Rock Bottom, and for some reason, Michael Cole was like, oh my God, Roman Reigns with a Rock Bottom like maneuver. And it was like, dude, it was the fucking Rock Bottom. It's so dumb. Like, why? And fucking goddamn, like Becky Lynch's finisher is the Rock Bottom now, and she calls it the manhandle slam. Like, it's so cringe. Like, why? Like, what the fuck, man? Apparently she said she got permission from The Rock to use it, but why call it the manhandle slam? Like, it's so cringe. But anyway, they made so many references to The Rock on the show. Like, they made you think The Rock was gonna fucking be there. They made you think, like, after Roman beat Big E, they made you think you were gonna hear, "If you smell," like, but no, nothing at all. And after the match ended, they're just like, Roman Reigns stands tall again with another victory. And they're like, "Thank you for watching Survivor Series. So, bye." And then it just ended. And then I go on social media afterwards, I just see everybody is complaining. Everybody was disappointed. People were shitting on the show. They were like, "Oh, you made us watch this 5.5 hour boring ass fucking show just for The Rock to not even be there at all." And people said it was disappointing. People said they were talking all kinds of shit about it. But yeah, so safe to say Survivor Series 2021 kind of sucked. The only good thing was the Roman Reigns versus Big E match, and The Rock didn't show up, and everybody was disappointed.
Yeah.
So there's your Survivor Series 2021.
Oh, well, there's that. Shit.
Yep. I mean, if you really want to, there was another pay-per-view that day. It was I didn't realize this until Survivor Series was over, because apparently on the same day as Survivor Series, Impact decided to have their Turning Point pay-per-view, which nobody fucking watched because everybody was watching Survivor Series. So, yeah, nobody watched fucking Turning Point, but apparently the only notable thing I seen from the show was that if you remember a couple months ago when we were talking about the releases, and Mr. Bronson Reed showed up at Impact Turning Point, but his name is no longer Bronson Reed. His new name in Impact is Jonah, and that's it.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
Jonah.
surprised. You know what worked better?
And he attacked Josh Alexander, and Impact was calling it one of the greatest Impact debuts in history. Like, fuck you, Impact.
He could have been one of the Jonas brothers, Jonah Jonas.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Or he could have been Joan of Arc.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, that was the only notable thing from Turning Point. Really, I mean, if you really want me to, I can look up what else happened. What did you say?
Joan Carpenter?
Oh my God. Okay, let me go to Impact and see what else they did on this fucking terrible show. Oh, they also announced Austin's favorite Impact pay-per-view next year will be January 9th. Hard to Kill.
No.
And they already announced 2 matches, but we'll get to that in a second. So
Jonah
at Turning
Jet?
Point. So at Turning Point, they did on the pre-show, because apparently this had a pre-show, they did Chelsea Green versus Jordan Grace for whatever is supposed to be the Digital Media Championship. Whatever that title is, Jordan Grace is the one that holds it. Don't know what Digital Media Champion is, but is it because fucking Jordan Grace has a fucking Patreon? Is that why?
Oh, Jonah Benoit? There's somebody named Joan Benoit, so there's that.
And they also did Finjuice versus Crazy Steve and Black Taurus for no reason. Then they did, let me scroll back to the beginning. They did William Morrissey, aka Big Cass, aka the man who said he's a free agent now and that he only wants a big money contract, Austin. He wrestled Matt Cardona at Turning Point. So we pretty much seen Big Cass versus Zack Ryder. So
Jonah Rivers?
Jesus Christ. They did Eric Young and Joe Deering versus Heath and Rhino. Ace Austin with Madman Fulton versus Chris Sabin. For the X Division show, they did Trey Miguel versus Steve Macklin versus Logan.
Jonah Osborne.
Then Austin's favorite, Inspiration versus Decay for the Knockouts tag titles.
Wait, who versus Decay?
Rosemary and Jessica Havoc.
Ew.
They faced the Inspiration.
Nice.
Then for the Knockouts Championship, they did Mickey James defended against Mercedes.
That would have been a good match.
The main event for the Impact World Championship was a Full Metal Mayhem match, whatever that is.
Oh, what
and
now?
Moose defended against Eddie Edwards in a Full Metal Mayhem match.
Okay, I'm looking that up. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's called Full Metal Mayhem.
Mayhem.
And that was Impact Turning Point. Nobody watched it because Survivor Series was on, so great job, Impact, putting it on the same night as Survivor Series. What did you think was going to happen?
The fuck is a Full Metal Mayhem match?
I wish I knew.
I'm trying. Don't. What the fuck is it?
I don't know, Austin. Please do tell.
Fucking find what it is.
I hope it's not a Vince Russo creation that they still use. Imagine it's 2 hours so far.
Yep, it's 2 hours so far. But the Full Metal Mayhem match is just the tables, ladders, and chairs.
Oh my god. Wait, how's that Full Metal Mayhem? Tables aren't metal. I'm pretty sure that they use aluminum ladders.
I don't know how it's fucking... I don't know, maybe the tables there are metal. I don't fucking know. I don't know. They're fucking dumbasses. It's Impact.
True. But yeah.
Well,
yeah. So that was Impact Turning Point, if anybody cared.
One more thing to talk about.
We got a
Deadlock.
couple more things.
Oh yeah, you actually have.
Hold on.
Yeah, you go with your thing. And
I got a
the last
topic
thing.
real quick.
forgot
So
about
before you go on your fucking sermon about Mr. Denkops and
Sermon?
Deadlock,
What
that's
the
the
fuck?
main event of the podcast. We are about to talk about box forts. Now, why the hell are we talking about box forts? Well, this is something I just randomly wanted to talk about today because lately I've been watching some box fort content. So if you don't know what box forts are, basically this is a couple years ago. This became a big thing where people would take cardboard boxes and they would use tape and like build forts, basically. Well, it took off when people started doing that, but they put it into the 24-hour challenge category. So they were doing 24-hour challenges inside box forts that they would make. So, the YouTubers, I guess I'm going to be talking about today, that do this, and they still do this. They're the only ones I see that are still doing this. Still. This is Papa Jake. Ever heard of Papa Jake? If not, look him up. you'll see all the videos I'm talking about. It's Papa Jake and his friend Logan. I forget what Logan's YouTube channel is, but they also have their other friend named Phil, but nobody cares about him.
We can go to a rabbit hole with Logan's.
Fucking
Logan
so
Paul, Super Mario
basically,
Logan, this Logan.
So basically, these guys have been doing box fort content ever since it was big. They've gotten so many views off of it. They fucking they've done like box forts, like box fort restaurant, box fort fucking airports, box fort fucking ships that they put on like water, box fort mansions, box fort towns. Like they went crazy with it. Their most recent one that they did was spending a week on a box fort like massive boat that they built, and they've also done other ones where they build like all kinds of box forts and then they make like these little like fan films out of it where they do a lot of Fortnite
Hello.
content. So they do basically like Fortnite in real life, but with real life, the movie. And they legit put the time and effort into actually editing this and acting like it's a fucking movie. And it's so cringy. And it's so awful. But it gets so many views. They made a fucking rap song about box forts, Austin. It's called We're Building Box Forts, Baby, I think. I'm pretty sure if I remember the song, it's like, we're building box forts, baby,
Why?
or something like that.
Tell me why.
And they film it like a diss track, and like for the video, they took their Lamborghini and they taped cardboard all over the Lamborghini to make it a cardboard car, is what they called it. Like they are obsessed with cardboard, like it's fucking wild.
Fucking God.
I'm gonna go to their channel right now. I want to tell you some of the things they've been doing with box forts lately.
Why?
And keep in mind, this is something that's been a trend for years. It died out.
Why was
but
it a
they
trend?
Still go. I don't know. A lot of people were doing it. It basically became part of the 24-hour challenge trend, and now 24-hour challenges are kind of dead. So, but hold on. Let me go to Papa Jake. Okay, hold on. What's the last one they did? 2 box fort train. Massive box fort 4-room train. They average anywhere between 100 to 500k views a video. Let's see. I mean, they do other stuff besides box fort stuff now, but for a while it was just box fort shit. Let's see. Ultimate Iron Man box fort base. Marshmallows box fort the movie prison. Dog box fort prison escape. Minecraft IRL noob versus billionaire box fort 24-hour challenge. Ultimate underwater box fort prison. How does that even work? Box fort houseboat on a lake. World's biggest box fort city. This is all in the past like 3 months. Building the box fort Titanic. Billionaire box fort private spaceship 24-hour challenge. Box fort wrestling match 20-man battle royal. And they're not that big of fans of because their costumes are Spider-Man and a prisoner. So, oh my god, box fort NASCAR. 30-foot box fort apartment. Largest box fort private jet 24-hour challenge. Box fort security breach. $10 versus $10,000 box fort prison escape. This I can just keep going and going. Fortnite Battle Royale IRL Fortnite Season 7 Area 51 box fort.
Okay, that's all you have to say. I think you need to stop. That's enough. Oh, I can't
Are
take
you sure?
it. Yes, I'm sure. The fuck was that sentence?
That was one of their videos.
Oh,
Hold on, I want to play
God.
their fucking Papa Jake. Oops. Okay, so here's a little taste of their box fort song. It's called Papa Jake Box Fort Baby. Oh my god. 3 years ago, if you're wondering.
Hey yo, this is Papa Jake. If you want to build a box fort, you gotta start with some tape.
Oh my god.
Stop. 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 It's worse than Top Dollar. It's worse than Top Dollar. It's worse
We
than
gotta
Top
get to the
Dollar.
chorus. We gotta get to the chorus.
No, we do not.
We gotta get to the chorus.
In 24 hours, we're gonna make something cool. A 4-meter butter? Logan, you know what we do? I'm talking
Oh, that didn't even rhyme. Oh. Oh. Ah.
Turn
it off. It's off. The chorus is off. The chorus is off. This is awful. I can't listen to this no more.
Look here, we're up in the sky, flying all over the universe.
So what did you think of Box Fort Baby by Papa Jake?
It's worse than Top Dollar.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So, yeah, so these guys, Papa Jake and Logan, have been doing nothing but box fort content. I'm not saying they're the only ones. They're like some of the biggest ones that are still doing it, but it's crazy that they're still doing it. But what they're doing, they're incorporating all these trends like Fortnite, Halo Infinite, fucking. They did one with Squid Game, I'm pretty sure.
How is Fortnite
Like,
still a trend? I don't get it.
Apparently it is. But what they do is they take a popular trend like Squid Game and they do Squid Game but with box forts, and that's how they keep the box fort genre alive. And I keep like finding their channel from time to time and I'm like, man, like, why do they still do this? Like, they still go full force with this. Like, just hours and hours and hours and hours of just box fort content. Like,
Please
you think
tell
eventually
me.
they get tired of building box forts?
Please tell me you're gonna spare me from ever making a video on them. I need confirmation before we go, like, and go to another topic. I need confirmation. I cannot. That's too far. It's too fucking far.
I don't know. We'll see.
No, no,
like,
I need a yes or no answer. I need a yes answer. I need a yes. We will not do this
I don't
fucking.
know. I had to watch
channel.
Nostalgia Cringe again.
No,
I'm not sure, Austin.
no, no. Nostalgia Cringe is not as bad as that. Fuck that. You know you love your Doug Walker too, so you can't even say that.
Okay, now we're definitely doing it. If you want to say I love Doug Walker.
No,
Alright.
no.
Stay tuned for the Papa Jake videos.
God damn it!
We're gonna be watching 3 box fort videos.
Fuck!
I'm gonna make sure to pick like the 45-minute ones.
No! Why are they 45 minutes?
We gotta watch the movie ones.
What? Why?
We gotta watch the Fortnite Season 7 IRL Box Fort 24-hour challenge movie.
Oh my fucking. Oh, I'm finding something worse.
We could watch the one where they made the Box Fort ice cream truck.
We will do a camera's never seen video. We will do it. God damn it. I don't care.
Fuck it.
God damn it. No. Don't agree to that shit.
I will make a Papa Jake playlist.
Oh my fucking god. Can you at least let me rain on Chris Anchor now?
Yes, you can. Basically, all I wanted to say about the Box Fort stuff is that it's crazy that they're just still doing it. Like it's one of those things, you see when a trend dies out, but like years after, people are still doing it. It's like wow, like they just like wow, like fidget spinners, for example, with how big those were and how big of a trend it was. Like now, when you see people with fidget spinners in their videos, like wow, like you still use fidget spinners. Like wow, man, that died years ago. Like how do you still make content off of that when it's been dead? Same with box forts. It's like how do they still like rake in all these views with something that's been dead for a while? But I like I said, they do it through putting other trends in it, like Fortnite and Squid Game and Halo and every other new thing that comes out that's popular. Feel to me danger. Thinker, aka Dank Ops.
Well, first I gotta give background to why I'm pissed again about Dank Ops. I'm always pissed about Dank Ops, but it's just a
So
thing.
what's causing you to go after this man again? Because you've ranted
Go
about him before.
after.
So what is?
Go after.
Yeah, what's causing you to rant on him again?
He does it to himself, Devin. He does it to himself. So, Deadlock, the podcast, the other podcasts, I think we're a good podcast. I think we're on the level of Deadlock at least. But they are making a wrestling company. So Paul, Tony Pizza Guy, and Johnny from New Legacy and Deadlock are making a wrestling company. And I'm gonna announce who all they announce. Luther.
Alright.
Why?
I know they announced Luther because of Pulse, because Pulse said Luther is one of his favorite wrestlers.
That's sad. Paul, stick to your Japanese schoolgirls.
Like, I remember when Pulse got to book a match for AEW Dark, he specifically picked Luther. I remember that.
Stick to your Japanese schoolgirls. Stick to making your fucking goddamn... What was it, tutorials? Watching, fucking, Stardom tutorials? Is that... Stick to that.
It was like how to get into Stardom. Man had to do a whole tutorial about how to start off watching some.
Rosemary. So, intergender wrestling is a thing there. Great. Another fucking cancer to this fucking world. So, there's that. KZT, who I watched and I saw some indie shit. So, great. More indie shit. Calvin Tankman, who's just... He's bigger than Top Dollar, I could say that.
Oh my god.
He's not a good wrestler either. Rachel Rose, nothing special. Andrew Everett, pretty good wrestler. Don't know why he's degrading himself. Bojack. That's it. He looks like a fat Dio Madden.
Jesus Christ.
Kevin Koo.
What? Kevin Koo.
He's a strong style wrestler. So there's that. I gotta. Is this the girl? Oh God, I fucking hate this bitch. Oh, this is the bitch who rapped. This is the bitch who was rapping. Angelina
God.
Risk. I'm actually gonna give you a little bit of a taste of her rapping ability.
Hey yo, it's Angelica Risk. I got some shit to say.
Angelina
I ain't got all
Risk?
day, so
Is
let's
that
just
what
get
you
right
said?
to it, alright? Yo, it's going down on 1028 in Grimsley, Tennessee. Be sure to say the date, cause it's about to be a whole lot more spicy. 127 pro wrestling, I got what you need. You got expectations and I'ma exceed.
That's all I need to hear. I don't want to hear nothing else.
That was actually so bad. I would
Yeah.
rather listen to Box Fort Baby over that. Box Fort Baby!
Kid Bandit, who, a little bit of a backstory. I saw him reply to an AEW tweet one time when I still had AEW unblocked, and he said the most indie shit ever, and I clicked on his profile and saw the most indie shit ever, and then I blocked him. But since I blocked him, the good thing is though, I could still see his fucking his bio. So his bio is the protagonist of professional wrestling, the senpai of the streets, hentai on the sheets, Nightmare
Jesus
Factory
Christ.
alumni. So he was trained by Cody fucking Rhodes. KidBanditPro@gmail.com for inquiries. Go fuck yourself. He carries a switchblade to the ring, and he dresses in drag. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. But just, I don't know. Oh, he was on AEW Dark, so that's great. Nice.
Oh my god.
I fucking hate indie wrestlers so much sometimes, because they're so dumb. TSF, tag team. They look like fucking a generic Deuce and Domino, if you can even get generic other than Deuce and Domino. Cat Spencer
Jesus.
looks like a female Brock Lesnar. The Delinquents, Josh Fuller and Mikey Banker. Donnie Ray. He looks like a even more stoned Post Malone. Diego Hill just looks like a generic skinny fucking wrestler. The Reality, Patrick Scott and Chance Riser with a Z. Oh, and they've also announced some matches. Kid Bandit versus Lucky Ali. He wasn't even announced.
Oh my god.
Matt Lee versus Jacob Hammermeyer. Now, Matt Lee, you might know him. He's the son of Rick Martel.
Oh my god.
That got released this past year from WWE. So, there you go. And now, the icing on the fucking cake, the cherry on top to all this bullshit. Chris Danger. Not Chris Danker. Chris Danger. You know, the custom character that you see every fucking year on the wrestling games? Chris Danger. Fuck you, Dank Ops. Fuck you. In fact, I told Devin before this, that fucking he is the cancel segment this week. And actually, we need to do Peter Dinklage for the movie segment later, and like edit it in, but because we forgot to do that. But we'll have to edit that in the middle so it doesn't look fucking weird. But because this is the main event.
More work for me.
Yeah. So there you go. But still, fucking, I fucking hate you, Chris Danker. I really fucking do. I really do. The fact that you, oh my god, that fucking freestyle when we first fucking talked about you.
I'm a star, boy.
You're fucking crying about your demonetization. That was a happy time for me, Chris. That was a happy time for me. Like, and now you're fucking actually at a wrestling show. If you fucking actually start wrestling, I'm genuinely gonna be depressed. Like, you're gonna put me into a depression, Chris. Is that what you want?
Do you think that he's actually gonna wrestle?
I fucking hope not.
Oh
I
God,
really fucking hope.
How is his wrestling gonna go?
I don't know. If it goes anything like his fucking channel's going right now, we'll fucking know. Because let's see what his channel entails. Fucking, can I win in a match with a dance pad? Can you beat Roman Reigns by yelling at him? You'll never believe how I beat John Cena.
Jesus Christ.
I cooked WWE themed food. Who can win? I don't fucking know. If Xavier Woods wins King of the Ring, the video ends. I made Chris Danger a WWE manager and drafted him a faction. Oh, he played Big Grumble Boxing. The video doesn't end until I knock somebody out. Big Grumble Boxing. WWE 2K20, but every superstar has the RKO. Gripping content, Chris. WWE 2K, but I put Chris Danger and Max Danger in today's WWE. Who the fuck is Max Danger?
I don't know.
Like, what the fuck? My god. WWE 2K20 30-man Royal Rumble, but everyone has 3 finishers. I ranked every WWE WrestleMania ever. I put Chris Danger in the Attitude Era, and this happened.
Oh my god.
I put Soulja Boy against Randy Orton in WWE 2K20, and this happened.
Oh my god.
I actually got fired in Wrestling Empire. I put a random call in Universe Mode, and this happened. I formed a union in Wrestling Empire, and this happened. I put Baron Blade in NXT for 1 year, and this happened. What happened, Chris? What happened?
Jesus Christ.
I put Chris Danger in the Hulkamania era, and this happened. Roasting WWE 2K community creations. I put John Cena in the Attitude Era and this happened. A new WWE game is out now, but there's one problem.
Jesus Christ.
This is the icing on the cake. Joe Biden versus Donald Trump Extreme Rules match. Playing every N64 wrestling game in one video.
I think he did one called playing every SVR game in one episode, or one video, I mean.
He played the 2K Battlegrounds campaign all the way through. Oh, if you wanted to make Chris Danger in 2K Battlegrounds, how do you create Chris Danger in WWE 2K Battlegrounds?
Are you going to do that on your 2K Battlegrounds?
No. WWE 2K20 Marvel Universe Royal Rumble.
Jesus Christ, he's doing like Kyle Danger content. Well,
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense. Kyle Danger. Well, actually, I don't know if you knew this, Austin, but the reason Kyle Danger's name is Kyle Danger is because he stole it from Chris Danger.
Oh, wonderful.
I remember one of the times he had me create him in Universe. I think it was on 2K19.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, for my character, just download a Chris Danger and change the name to Kyle Danger.
That's right.
So this man likes Grim and Dank Ops. Jesus, what a gruesome twosome.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like, new WWE game crossover. King of Fighters All-Star. Oh my god, you fucking clickbaiter. Oh my god. He put the mode that will absolutely never return. And he put a censor logo over a model of Trish Stratus from like afterwards after a Brawl and Panties match. And he put a censor bar over her.
Jesus
You
Christ.
fucking dumbass. Let's see, let's find one more fucking atrocious fucking video of yours. Oh, Fortnite Season 2 is pretty much just memes. Fuck you. Go
God,
fuck yourself. Why are you so bad? Why do people like you?
I don't know.
Fucking people actually have said they bought tickets just to see fucking him live at that show.
Jesus Christ, man. Why?
Fuck's sake. You know, you don't even deserve the main event. You don't even deserve the main event of the podcast. Guess what? Peter Dinklage is taking your fucking spot. God damn it. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Now after that fucking atrocity's over, fuck you, Dank Ops. The actual goddamn main event of this podcast. What movies have they been in? We're continuing down the Pixels route and going for Peter Dinklage. How do you feel about that, Devin?
I know you're only doing this because he was in Pixels, so fuck you.
I actually don't know what else he's been in that much, like besides Game of Thrones. So I was actually curious. But
That's why you picked fucking goddamn Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Rob Schneider, and now fucking Peter Dinklage. I see what you're doing. Fuck you.
Alright.
Who's next? David Spade?
Peter Dinklage is known for Game of Thrones. He played Finbar McBride in The Staten Agent. He played Dr. Bolivar Trask in X-Men Days of Future Past.
Oh yeah, I do remember him being in that.
He played Cyrano in Cyrano. He played Phil Betterman in The Croods: A New Age.
Jesus Christ.
He played Roman Lonyov in I Care a Lot. He played Prince
You
Albert
care a lot?
in Heads Will Roll. He played Peter Dinklage in Between Two Ferns, the movie. He played Mighty Eagle in the Angry Birds movie and the Angry Birds movie 2.
Jesus Christ, man. Why is there two of those fucking things?
You know we'll have to get to that eventually.
We'll have to get to the emoji movie eventually too, Austin.
I know, sadly. He played
Why,
Atiri
man? Why?
in Avengers Infinity War. He played Renault in The Boss with Melissa McCarthy. He played Captain Gut in Ice Age Avalanche.
Captain Gut? What the f...
He played Mark in Taxi. He played Eddie in Pixels.
I knew that one.
He played the Ghost in Destiny. He played Simon in Sesame Street.
Jesus Christ.
He played in all the other Ice Age movies as Captain Gut. He played Vinny in A Little Bit of Heaven. He played Frank in Death at the Funeral. Oh my fucking god, I remember that. Death at the Funeral is a really fucking bad movie. It's really fucking bad. He played Stuart in 30 Rock. He played Dr. Simon in Underdog. He played Sam in Little Fugitive. He played Dr. Belber in Life as We Know It. He played
Jesus.
Sterno in Surviving Eden. Oh, he played an elf in Elf. That's fucked. That's so fucked. He played Binky in 13 Moons. He played Murder Victim in Oz. Oh, now we're on to his producing roles. Knights of Badassali. Pete Smalls is Dead. Is all he's produced. Oh, The Late Late Show with James Corden.
Of course. Why does everybody go on that show, man? Why?
The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. Oh, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Oh, and Late Night with Lily Singh.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's got 25 wins.
So you mean 25 wins?
Award wins. And they're
Oh.
all from Game of Thrones. Holy shit. He was nominated for a Razzie in Pixels. That might make you happy. And he was nominated for Best Villain in X-Men Days of Future Past. Well, there's Peter Dinklage.
Yep. Fuck him. And fuck you, Austin. I know why you picked Peter Dinklage. You just sit there and act like you ain't picked him for a reason. Yes, you did. I know what you're doing. You picked him because of Pixels. I know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know what I'm talking about. There's no other reason you would have picked Adam Sandler and then Kevin James and then Rob Schneider and then fucking Peter Dinklage.
Well, tune in for next week when we have Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You know what? No. Fuck that. Tune in next week when we have Goldberg.
No, 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 no.
Why not?
Because I'm not doing Goldberg.
You're gonna have to eventually.
Eventually I will. But Stone Cold is for next week.
Mm-hmm. I'll see it, believe it. I know you're gonna fucking flip the script and it's gonna be fucking David Spade. Or some shit.
David Spade will come, but not next week. Eventually.
You're gonna make David Spade come what?
No, 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 no. That's not what I meant. No. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching the What the Fuck podcast this week.
Mm-hmm. We'll see you next week for the finale of Stranger Things Season 3 and fucking Episode 3. It's our 30th episode. And I got a little something special that we're gonna have on there that we're gonna react to, so you guys should all enjoy that. And whatever else we figure out.
We got a couple
30.
special things.
Hopefully there won't be any more fucking releases next week.
Hopefully. Well, thank you guys for watching this episode, and peace.
Go kill yourself.
Fuck Top Dollar.
And fuck you, Austin.
Why?
For picking Peter Dinklage. I know why you picked him.
I picked Peter Dinklage last week.
You.
I said next week for Peter Dinklage, and I did
No,
what I
you
said.
didn't. No,
Yes,
you didn't.
I did.
Don't you even
Yes,
start.
I did.
No,
You can go back. You
no,
can go back.
No, I
Go
asked
back to the
you.
segment.
No, I asked you. No, I asked you earlier. I said, "Who you doing for the actor this week?" You said, "I don't know, man." Don't you even start.
Until I remembered I picked Peter Dinklage last week.
Good. Telling yourself that, just like you keep telling yourself fucking Slapjack and Shane Thorne's the same person. You're wrong. You're just wrong.
Whatever. You get to torture me. You get to torture me now because we're recording the Santa Sleigh live commentary after this. So,
Look forward to a Papa Jake video. Look forward to a Chris Dinker video.
I'm already doing a video on Chris Dinker, and it's not going to be watching this fucking content.
We're watching 3 Chris to Denker videos.
No, we're fucking not, because if we do that, you're watching Cats within South Critic again. That's what we'll fucking go to.
I have to watch it again because you fucking deleted the recording, so I don't have a choice.
I didn't mean to delete the recording.
It's all a part of your sick, twisted spiral game. I know it is. You love to torture me.
No, I do not. Anyways, peace.
Yes, let's go watch Austin's Daddy Goldberg, please.
Fuck you.
And fuck